Hi, how you doing? Just your friendly neighbor breezing through the neighborhood. Okay, I come to pray and to slay because that's how I get down every day. And for all my good people around the way, let's get into it for today. Okay, so I come to talk about, before I say that, take a look, America. This man has called me so many times, and that's why it pays when you have a good woman or a good man. Value them and appreciate them, and don't take them for granted, because a person don't have to love you, and a person could always pull their love back. Don't take nobody for granted, because we all have feelings. Don't nobody want their feelings to be played with, walked over. Um, and and the rest that go along to it. I ain't got froze up, but don't nobody want they to be walked all over, and a person treat you in a kind of way like you gotta love them, like you gotta be there, like you can't do no better without them. They think because you've been with them so many years and they ain't got so used and so comfortable, they feel like you won't leave them. They could show up. That's when you get too comfortable in a relationship. Don't ever get too comfortable in nothing in life, because the carpet could always be pulled from underneath your feet. So keep that in mind. I just have to say it before I start on my video, because I know he's going to call. He be calling sometimes 300 sometimes a day. I have to turn my phone off. I had to turn my phone off and look, calling again and again. And this happened a lot when I'm doing my doing what it is that I'm doing now, my YouTube channel, my everyday life, when I'm in passing, going and coming, and the house cleaning, cooking up. It's just a whirlwind. This man, and the only thing I can say is I wish him the best, and I have no hard feelings. I have no hard feelings about our relationship and how it went, because he had some qualities about him that I did like, but it was just to the point where the bad was starting to overdo the good, and it was just starting to be very unhealthy and very toxic, and it was no more looking over the red flags. It was no longer that. I had grew, and I had go, glow, and grow chosen. I had go, glow, and grow. I have got to loving myself, knowing my worth, setting up boundaries, knowing what I deserve, knowing my children deserve. Peace, be still. Ain't nothing like a dose of peace. Healing myself, and yeah, and I wish them well. I know I have faults too, and we weren't perfect, but I tried to be the best woman I could to him and everything. And another thing, when you a man or woman, and you in a relationship, a husband or wife, engaged, your single friends, and I ain't talking about the single good friends, but I'm talking about the single. You got some single good friends as well. I'm talking about the single friend that if you a man, he don't care nothing about no woman. He go through all kind of different women. You don't need to be hanging with that type of man. Even if you not there, even if you not doing that, sooner or later, somebody gonna start rubbing off on you. You are the company that you keep, and vice versa to the woman. If you a family woman, family oriented, and you got a girlfriend that's always trying, a bad girlfriend who don't care for me, only thing she want to do is get their money and this and that and the third. Then that's not the woman you need to be hanging with, because sooner or later that's gonna pour over into your relationship. It's real and it's serious. We are the company that we keep. So therefore, if you a husband or a wife, or about to be, or trying to be, and you want friends, date night, couple night, get you another set of a married man and a married woman. You know, and you can't trust all people. Some of them ain't married and ain't been more doing right than the men in the moon. So you can't trust all people just because they married. But pray to God, put it in God's hand. He'll bless you to get to the and just go on and on. He'll bless you with the right couple for date night and things like that. Your husband and it's not hating on women. It's not hateful to women and jealous and envious of women. Your wife ain't hateful and so hurt by men to where she don't trust them. She just want to use them for what they got. And life is too short. I don't want to tear it because I was going to do another. This video was going to be about. I guess I still can't do it. Enough with that conversation. But what I'm going to say, if you got somebody good, hang on to them, because good men and good women is not just falling out the sky like the rain is. They ain't just falling off the trees like the leaves are. So therefore, value what you got. Consider yourself blessed, because like I say, it is better with two, but it got to be the healthy two. A healthy man for a healthy woman. And they go glow and grow together and keeping God first. Because you can have two, husband and wife, who ain't meant to be. They toxic all outdoors. They doing everything. What you don't even know they married. So yeah, we're not talking about that type. But yeah, do right while you still got a chance. Because once that person leave out your life, it's going to hit different. Okay, but as we see again, but I need the light on my phone to read this. So that's the only time I show the viewers, all of this calling and this and that and the third is when I need the light to my phone. He just be calling left and right like that though. But like I said, when we was in a relationship, he was in them streets, he wasn't calling left and right like that though. But like I said, he had good things about him that I did like. It's just that we grew apart. We really grew apart, and I really don't have no hard feelings against him. I wish him the best and everything that he do. I hope he wish me the best. I hope he still help me with the children. I guess we'll see. Because you got some parents, if they not with their significant other, they'll start lacking on their father or their mother duties. And a lot of times they do that to try to hurt the other person for leaving. But you just keep being strong. You just keep maintaining. Know there's a God up above, and he will help take care of you and your children. And, and you have a peace of mind. And you'll be more happy and more focused in life. And you ain't got to be worrying about staying in a relationship just for the financial support. And something that went wrong, you're going to end up hurting each other. It's not worth it. And a grown man and a fully grown woman, you don't have to keep telling no grown man how to love you, your love language, Because if he love you, he going to already be trying to figure that out. And then communication is so important, y'all talking and everything. He going to learn it. So therefore, you ain't got to keep drilling them over and over and over again. And vice versa to a woman. And she'll know your love language. She going to want to know what please her man and this and that and the third. And she going to want to know what please her man because she love him. But that's what conversation's for y'all to get to know each other. And y'all trying to, keep the sparks alive and stuff. And, so if a person truly, and you ain't got to keep telling this woman how to love you and what to do, cook and clean and wash your clothes. That's part of your love language. That's just, just like a woman. You ain't got to keep telling no man to work a job, pay bills, cut the grass, something need fixed around the house. A person that love you is about compromising. They gonna do it anytime. They probably ain't gotta do it right then and there. Like, oh, go. But, babe, I got you, babe. I know you hungry. I'm finna go fix you something, or already have it done. Babe, give me a minute. I'm finna finish this up, and then I got you. You know, or babe, babe, on my off day, I'm gonna get the yard together. Babe, with them beds or whatever you need to be fixed up, I'm gonna get it together. I'm off day. That's what a relationship is for. You're gonna go through trials and tribulation, true, but it ain't to talk down on one another, fight one another, talk bad about one another, go on the streets. And some people use that as an excuse on, oh, I cheated on her because she didn't make me feel like a man. Well, if you really loved her, or I cheated on him because he didn't make me feel like a woman. Well, if y'all really loved each other, y'all would have sat down and talked to each other. Y'all would have sat down and talked to each other. Y'all would have sat down and tried to pray with one another. Y'all would have tried everything that y'all could try before it come to that point. Ain't nobody make you cheat so you can feel like a man or feel like a woman. That's just an excuse that you use. That's just an excuse you use to make yourself feel better about what you did. And you know that before you went to that level, you didn't try to come and fix them with your wife, with your husband, with your significant other. You didn't try to do anything to help give life to that relationship. That's because most of the time, and I ain't talking about for the men and women who worked it out, they got it down, kudos, congratulations. I pray what God bring together, let no man or woman take under, and that's the truth, because two supposed to become one. Yes, that's how it is. And this video was gonna be about something else, but I don't want to keep it too long. So I guess that was the message for that. I guess I'll do the other one tomorrow. About oh wow, what would I title this? Yeah, your husband really loves you. You ain't gotta be beating no dead horse. Your wife really loves you. You ain't gotta be beating no dead horse. If they don't get it together and understand after so long, they ain't gonna never get it together. They ain't gonna never understand. And truth be told, they don't even want to understand. They just sent to be a distraction, sent to be in your way, because they know you a giant. And they know only thing they could do is show up in your life to give you problems, because they understood the assignment. And the assignment was to distract you, because you're going places in life. Once you muster up the strength to learn your true value, that go for women's and men's. Once you muster up the strength to know your true value and know what it is you deserve, things gonna hit different. But yeah, so love ya. Yay. So I guess I'll do the other video, if God bless me to wake up to live and see it with my health and strength, my right mind. Yeah, and stop taking people for granted. Because once they walk out, and once they got that peace that they wasn't getting with you, relationships supposed to bring peace to one another. It's not supposed to bring chaos. Once they left you alone and they ain't got that peace that they normally didn't get with you, and they thinking back all the time you try to make the relationship hard, how you did this, how you did that, they don't want you no more. Well, I'm just going to be honest. You just might as well pack on up and put on the song by R. Kelly, When a Woman's Fed Up. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of love, and it's too late to talk about it. If I said that right. But check it out. But if you one of them men, you might not want to check. You probably be crying this song. Crying in secrecy. I don't know. But yeah, and I'll take it the other way around too. When a good man is fed up. He been doing what he's supposed to do, working, holding the house down, being protective, know how to talk to his wife, know how to, be respectful to his wife. He there for the long haul. He there to be a good man, a good assistant for you, because God brings some women some good men as well. And she just wasn't right. It's the flip side as well. A woman sitting up there cooking and cleaning and washing clothes, taking care of your children, combing hair, bathing, doing the school activity, doing the school work, the teachers' parents conference, doing the whatever activity their children's in. It's a lot, for a family. But with love, y'all do all things, with ease, The other person might say, oh, how they do it. But with love, with the good Lord, with love, and it'll be with ease. Yeah, so there you go. And when you move on, don't throw salt on the other person. Don't show no hate to the other person. Pray for them. Ask God to bless over them, and ask God to let it that y'all, y'all both at peace with the separation. So it won't be no stalking and it won't be no life threatening and somebody trying to hurt you and kill you and things like that, Ask for a peaceful split and ask God to let the angel shield and protection do the rest, If they threaten you and all of this and that, yeah, that's what you do. And, and like I said in one other video, if you have to, get the law involved. Family members, stay out of it. Help them get to the courthouse and, help them get the, the paper, for, to split up because I don't want no problem with this person keep on harassing me. You got the right to, choose who you want to be with. You want to be with somebody who, first of all, know God, got a relationship with God. If God ain't in it, ain't going nowhere anyway. It don't matter how many years you invested in the relationship. So therefore, you won't be mad at each other because it didn't work. It was lessons that needed to be learned to make you a better person. So what, and that's just where that, take it like that with a grain of salt. All right, have a good one. Oh, but we know more today than we knew yesterday. We know more today than we knew yesterday. Each one, teach one. Go back for our brothers and sisters. They need us. They need us. They need us. Peace.